Hello everybody, I'm here with this guy.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
We have something in common. You know what that is, Kane?
We're white.
Another thing we have in common.
We're from this place.
This place! What else do we have in common, Kane?
Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, there we go, he's got it now.
It's his ass.
I didn't even hear what you said and I don't want to know, so anyway. Here we have a tier maker list of every sodding song of all of Avenged Sevenfold. Avenged Sevenfold is my favourite band of all time. Is it your favourite or is it second favourite? Do you know at this point?
I don't know at this point,
I mean,
but it's
up
definitely
there.
higher.
Because, okay, so
I alternate a lot more than you. You stick to
I think
like the
this
same
is my
three.
number one. Well, this has always been my number one, and then 2 and 3 is sometimes changed around a bit as to what it is.
I mean, recently I've actually been listening to songs from it a lot more.
Yeah,
recently.
same. Because I've
nowhere.
had just because of the excitement of a maybe album in 2022, maybe. I mean, we've been waiting 5 years since the stage. If you don't count the deluxe version we got the year after in 2017. It's been a drought, a long drought at that. Since then we've had Set Me Free and Mad Hatter and that's it. It's actually sad how long it's been since a new album. So today we're going to rank every fucking song of this band. We love this band. The tiers are as follows. There isn't a shit tier because there isn't a song that annoys me. There's songs that I skip, there's songs that I think are meh, and then above you get the idea. And what we're going to try to do is make an executive decision on where these rank, because we have similar tastes in what we both like. Like we have a similar idea of what the lower echelon of albums are and what the higher ones are. We have some key differences though, like our favourite songs are very different and our favourite albums are slightly different depending on what we're discussing. But yeah, we're gonna just rank every single song that we have. I do want to point out there are 2 Walks and 2 Mad Hatters, and the reason they're there is Walk is a placeholder for their cover of Paranoid, because that isn't on here, and also this extra Mad Hatter is a placeholder for Set Me Free, because there's no Set Me Free on here. What a good song. Anyway, that's the reason why these 2 at the bottom are here, why they're duplicates, is because they're placeholders for songs that aren't in this tier list in particular. So the first one in the question is 4 AM. A good song, a really good song. It's part of those excellent songs that are in Diamonds in the Rough, but it came later. Technically it came in Diamonds in the Rough in the B-side in 2020, but it was always a secret single that came out in the Welcome to the Family EP that came out.
Yes,
I really like this.
I really like it as well.
Think? I think
I used to have it on repeat a lot, so it would have gone in there.
I think yellow or green.
Yeah,
yellow or green for me. Which do you think? Should we put it in green for now? What we'll do is we'll put these in our initial orders, and then when we get to the end of it and we feel like anything, we'll reorganise. Also, as for this next one, Acid Rain, there's a pattern coming up where I have a soft spot for ballads, acoustic ballads, power ballads, fuck 'em in the arse ballads, anything ballads. I love ballads, and and that's the thing. So Acid Rain for me goes on repeat. For me, but what do you think?
That's a great,
because it's one of their best Actually, no, I would personally put it in God's tier. But if we're talking objective,
I'd probably put it as great, because I'd probably listen to 4 AM a bit more than it.
Okay.
So that would, because of your God tier, might go a bit higher.
Because it's like my second favourite ballad of their band, so I might have to stick it up there.
You only need to put it in decent.
Yeah. You dropped your phone. I have phone. Where's phone?
I have phone.
Phone. Fun. Oh, okay. I think we can both agree. Can we both agree? Little Bee's Heaven. That has to be in there. It has to be. It's the best song in the self-titled. Best song in the self-titled, if you ask me. Oh, okay. Here's one that we might not agree on. I don't like this one at all. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's the weakest one on Waking the Fallen. Plus, usually Avenged Sevenfold is really good with closing songs, but this one just really flops. If you ask me, I personally.
I think it's a good song, but not for the end of the album.
Shall we put it in there?
Yeah, we'll go.
I think cause if we're judging it on all basis, I think that it deserves to be, because it's an underwhelming.
I don't like the
ending.
very end, but that
because
song.
the guitar just goes all over the place and it's really off-putting. All right, what's this next one? I can't fucking read the text. An epic of time wasted.
Don't forget it's in alphabetical. If you look.
Probably one of my least favourite of the whole band, so I'd have to say skip it.
Yeah, it lives up to its name.
An epic, yeah, it's an epic. It's the shortest song on the album as well. Well, second shortest if you don't count Rapture. But I don't like it. I just usually skip it. It's very forgettable. Yeah, nothing else to say. I do love sounding some of the trumpet. There won't be a pattern emerging. I think a lot of the songs will end in the upper echelon, but that one in particular is kind of a stinker. Angels. It is a bit forgettable, if you ask me. I prefer higher than because higher and angels sound very similar to me, but I think
I always go for angel out of the two. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
The highest I would put it is decent, but in my own world I'd put it in meh. But
when I hear that beginning, I'm just like, oh yes.
Like dun 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 dun. Considering it's more technically mastered better than And All Things Will End, I think we should put it in decent for that reason. It's mastered better. It's higher sound quality, and it's
You know where the fuck that goes.
Blinded in Chains. It's one of the better songs in Set Me Free.
You know
City
where
of
it
Evil.
goes.
Where would you put it?
God tier.
It doesn't belong in.
Yes, it does.
The thing is, I would have put it in Tis Good, but out of respect for how good of an opener it is, I'd put it in that one. Because I would have put it in Tis Good, to be fair. But, okay, here we go then. Alright. Breaking Their Hold. Another forgettable one. We're getting through all the forgettable 7th trumpet ones first. Nothing bad about it, but I always find myself skipping that one.
Let's get most of them. Let's get the whole album.
Really? I don't. I think there are some real bangers, but most of the bangers are lower down.
Well, to be fair, to help me listen, to help me at the moment, I'm actually going for it in my ear.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, Breaking the Hold, I'd put in skip, I think. Brompton Cocktail, on the other hand, it's like...
It's on repeat for me.
I think the thing is that, I think we forgot to mention this, I have a soft spot for ballads. So, you have a soft spot for, like, experimental. We both love those
mainly key
a lot.
changes in songs.
Yeah, like, more experimental pieces like Save Me, or like...
Buried Alive.
Or MIA.
Yeah, how those songs, like, it...
Buried Alive. Oh, that's coming up as well. Anyways, that's okay. Brompton Cocktail. I'd put it in great.
I'd have it on repeat, but
yeah, I think actually on repeat is better deserving. I think it's a very, very, very like strong subject matter what the song is about as well. Chapter 4, one of the strongest in Waking the Fallen. So I'd put it in great. I wouldn't put it higher than great personally.
Okay.
But where would you put it?
Again, that would be on the repeat.
Oh really? Okay.
If I heard those two in a row, they would both just be on with. I would just keep queuing those two songs in a row.
Yeah. I don't want to be too generous though, because I feel like later in the video we'll
You've
have
already been
most
quite
of them
lenient with me, so.
Buried Alive. I think this goes in God.
God's here.
I think it should go in God because it's a ballad, but it also has
Ballad with
experimental
key changes.
It's elemental. It's got loads of different stuff.
Burn it down.
In my opinion, I'm gonna get some hate. A bit overrated. I mean, the reason why is because it's sandwiched between Beast and Chains, and it's just like I'd rather just go. The album starts with Beast and the Harlot, and then just skip to Blinded in Chains. Do you know what I mean? That always feels like a middle song where I'm like, it's good. Like in any other ordering of the album, I think it was a banger. But as it is, it kind of interrupts my flow of what I enjoy about City of Evil. How it starts is Beast and Harlot, and then Blinded in Chains. Where would you put it? Because I don't know where I'd put it really. I wouldn't put it in great. That's my thing.
That's probably. I guess Tis Good is a good.
Okay. Let's put it in Tis Good.
Because I would have it quite high.
Yeah, but Burn It Down isn't bad. I just think I don't find myself wanting to listen to it too often. Carry On repeat, or God. I don't care. One of the two. Whatever you think.
I'd put
Carry On
repeat because I actually had a moment where I actually got bored of that song, like you did for a song in the past.
We'll get to we'll get to that one. But yeah, no, Carry On. I think I would put it in God tier, but considering it's on repeat, it's deserving.
Yeah, I would have put it if it's been a while and I return to that song after not hearing for ages. I mean, it always hits that God tier, but then when I start listening it to more, I start getting bored of it easily.
I think for me, it's one of their best ballads. It's a power ballad as well. But where would you put it? Because I know that I put it in God, but you can choose down here and then it would be here. It's up to you. What you want to do?
I think I'd have it on repeat.
Okay.
Not God, because the thing is, I'm worried that we're both going to have so many in God tier.
Yeah, we will, won't we, by the time this is over. Backcountry. I'm going to get hate for this, but this isn't my favourite on City of Evil.
It's been a while since
I think this is the song that you're on about that I'm just like, I've heard it too many damn times.
No, there was a song you did on for one of your projects that you...
Oh, yeah, we'll get it. I know what you mean now. But no, Backcountry is another one though that I feel like I've listened to too many times and I'm just burnt out of it.
it's a song. I'm not sure if I was burnt out, but it's like compared to a lot of other songs, it's like it's one of the best ones I've gone to the general public. But for me, it's like
I think that my issue with it is that like City of Evil comes out and it's a great album, but for some reason the mass people just cling on to that song, and I'm just like, you thought that song was the best? I'm like, there were so many better. Like MIA was better, Blinded was better, Beast and the Harlot is better. I just feel like there were so many better ones.
I'm with you on that.
I don't want to put it in decent though, because it's more deserving than that, because it did give them like their
I'd go
big.
with Tis Good.
This was their first like big break after Unholy Confessions.
It's also where they started changing from their
metalcore
growling and screaming.
Yeah, exactly. Their metalcore sound was really abandoned with this album. So, Coming Home, I fucking love Coming Home.
I fucking love it.
I on repeat or God tier. I don't care.
God tier.
Okay, good. I was brilliant. It's like ballady, but it also has more. The eye. There's going to be spontaneous singing throughout this video. I want to warn you. Alright, you know I don't like this song. I in fact hate it. It's the worst on the album for me. I don't like Creating God at all. This is probably my least favourite song of the whole band.
It's been a while since I've heard that one actually, so...
We're creating...
I know the words.
I just don't like it.
I would have had it higher, so maybe meh.
Okay, it hurts me to put it this high. I just don't like it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna... For me, it's definitely...
Can we move on? Can we move on?
Yeah,
Up here, please. Which one?
Right.
Which one?
You know which one.
Okay, good. It's a personal song. Personal song. Alright, Critical Acclaim. Another one of those big break songs.
Critical Acclaim.
One of the biggest songs.
Again, another song that lives up to its name.
I think here, it's not quite God, but it is brilliant for me. I think it's brilliant, but I think
On Repeat is just barely the height. Like I wouldn't.
You wouldn't put it higher.
I'm between great and On
Oh really? Okay, we can put it in great instead because we haven't put. I feel like we're being too generous then.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll stick it in great. I instantly went for God tier there. That was kind of, yeah. Crimson Day. This is my love for ballads blinding me. This is my love for ballads blinding me.
Crimson Dale. I'd have it on repeat.
Okay, well perfect. That's where I'd put it. So we agree on something for once.
Oh.
Can we put this in God? God, thank you. Good. All right, don't need to say anything else about that.
Dancing Dead.
We have back-to-back bangers, boy. What's happened? Get out of Meh and go in God. There you go.
Danger Line.
You like this more than me. A lot more than me. I thought
most moments is like
it's a bit repetitive is my main issue with it. I'd put it in decent or Tis Good, personally.
I think I would have put it on Tis Good.
Okay, we'll put it in Tis Good, yeah.
I think I like it more than you, but not as much as you think.
I think it's just because of your bias of the album more than the song.
I prefer
Yeah.
Nightmare's my highest. Yours is Hail to the King?
Yeah, either that, no, Diamonds. But Diamonds, but also Hail to the King is
no, but Diamonds is like a mix between every...
Well, yeah, all of their eras, which is why I love Diamonds, because it has the best of every
That's
era.
closer to like Disturbed's like compilation album.
Oh, you mean The Lost Children? Yeah. Anyway.
Diamonds are much more closer to that, so of course it's got elements of each one, which for some reason they put some of the greatest songs they've got for B-roll.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
as you would put it.
Yeah, exactly. For B-sides, you mean? But yeah. All right. Dear God, I'd put it in somewhere here. Yeah, Dear God is so personal.
I would have
so
put
emotional.
So higher.
yeah. Dear God is so emotional. Darkness Surrounding. We heard that earlier today. Newfound appreciation for this song. I think here is fair, right?
It is good.
Yeah, I would have put it in Meh earlier today, but since re-listening to it with you, in the Warmness on the Soul EP that we have, such a banger. All right, Demons. I think Great is deserving of Demons.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Desecrate for
Compared
Reverence.
to a lot of Diamond in the Rough songs.
Oh yeah, Demons is a standout on Diamonds.
It stands out. It's like,
and it's the opener as well, which is always a plus. It just explodes at the start. Desecrate for Reverence. You are the one that made me like this more than I did.
Really?
I thought it was very repetitive, very slow, very sluggish. But after you pointed out the seamless transition between this and Eternal Rest, yeah, I was just like, holy shit! The album flows so well between those songs, and I'm like, okay, this goes here, right?
Yeah.
Or here.
it is good.
Tis Good. We'll do it in Tis Good. Afterlife, overrated, if you ask me, because
it hurts me so
well,
much.
the thing is that like Watch Mojo was like, oh, this is the best song of the band. I'm
I would not say that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Watch Mojo never listens to a song.
Mojo?
No, I'm not. But that's the thing. Is like everyone thinks, oh, this is their best song, right? I'm like, no. Any normie would think that this is their best song, but no, it's not. Just because of what the populace says. I would put it in Tis Good or Great though. I don't think it's much more than that personally. Okay.
It hurts me. It's not it's for me, it's on repeat going on
Okay.
to God tier.
Okay,
So it hurts me, but I'll accept great for you.
I think in that case we'll stick it at the top of great then.
Hell yeah.
In that case, in terms of ordering.
It's the same with 4 a.m. for me. It's that
Yeah, it is that one song that
they come back.
Yeah, you forget that it's that good until you listen to it after a little while. Yeah, that's fair.
When it only goes down is when there's versions of the song that is like, hey, you forgot the violins.
Oh yeah,
You forgot the violins.
Yeah,
I want the violins,
This
mate.
song suffers from alternate versions.
But it
that
also
exist.
suffers from a M Shadow's very serious condition he has called invisible watermelon. When he sings, he does this.
Oh yeah. Invisible. All right, doing time. I love
Everybody's
this.
doing their time.
I think. Oh nope. I thought I lost it there. Oh my god. Which one? You decide. Okay, good. Almost easy. Overrated as hell, personally. If we're talking about all versions, though, I love the
That's
alternate.
better than Afterlife for me.
Really?
Those two compat so hard, but almost easy always takes the.
Really?
It takes the.
We'd have to just put it in great then, because I think it's overrated. We'll put it at the bottom of great.
I think I found another new love for like the songs we've already gotten here.
The self-titled is a banging album though. That every song is good. Decent Harlock on repeat. We're putting all of these so high. We have to
That's
rearrange.
the issue. That's why our.
This is our favourite band. What else? What do you want from us? Betrayed, the most forgettable song on City of Evil, if you ask me.
It is. It's not.
Decent or meh. If you
I
ask
don't know
me.
why it's forgotten.
For your man who fell betrayed. Because at least like this and Sidewinder, at least Sidewinder has a unique sort of like tone to it, whereas Betrayed just feels like the sort of like a stepping stone to Wicked End. You know, it doesn't feel like, or not to Wicked End, to MIA. It doesn't feel like much else, sadly. I
usually listen to it alone. You have a tendency to listen through albums completely.
I usually, I mean, sure.
I don't as much. I listen to songs individually usually.
Yeah, sure.
So
Which do you think?
decent.
Okay.
I do like it, but there's other songs like
They're a bit better.
Yeah.
Fair. All right. Dose. This is their cover from the B-sides of.
I've never been much interested in most of the B-sides, so that's up to you, really.
Dose is okay. On re-listen, it's not very memorable.
Yeah.
Eternal Rest. I would put it in decent. Nothing more than decent for me.
I'd put it right next to its brother.
Okay, we'll put it here then. Fair enough. That's fair.
It's like.
Exist.
I do prefer this one above this one because I love the transition and how it starts.
That's true. On its own though, it just kind of comes out of nowhere for me.
Yeah.
So I suppose that's fair. All right, Exist. I think on repeat or God tier. I think this is a revolutionary song. Very experimental.
It's
very
very
unique.
experimental. I would put it on repeat.
Yeah. I especially love the bit halfway through after the instrumental bit where they goes, "Our truth is painted."
The only lyrics
across
you
the
mean?
Sky. Yeah, the middle bit where M Shadow starts singing. Like I say, there's three acts to it. The first act was the instrumental. Second act, which is M Shadow's singing, and the third act, which is the Cosmos bit. You know what I mean? With the narrator coming in. Love that song. Fermi Paradox. Don't like this one. Forgettable.
It's forgettable, yeah.
You put it in Skipper.
I don't know why, but for some reason, yeah. I don't know why. For some reason, I always get the name of Fermi Paradox mixed up with Paradigm, and that upsets me.
Yeah, because Paradigm is miles better than that song. Yeah. All right, Fiction. A recent glow up, in my opinion, of this. Originally, this was the weakest of the album for me. Now I'd put it in Tis Good or Great. Mostly because of the Rev's vocals in it. But you know, what can you do? I think Tis Good or Great. What do you think?
Is good.
Okay. Flash of the Blade. It's a cover, which is why I can't rank it too high because it is one of my favourite Maiden songs. But since it's a cover, I just by default it's my rule.
It sounds a lot.
It's my unspoken rule where I can't really rank covers too high.
I can if they do a certain twist with it. So it's like
a
Trivium does covers, but when they do covers, you can tell it's like
Kill the Poor or something. It's just so unique.
They put it in their own sound compared to the original. And a perfect example is the Iron Maiden cover.
Yeah, that's a good point.
There's Iron Maiden and then there's Trivium's Iron Maiden. It's like, holy shit.
I think Here's fair.
Yeah, but this one sounds too similar to the original, so it's not as inventive.
Yeah.
It's not interpreted.
It's a new iteration of the song, like a new take on it. Yeah, I think so too. Right, Forgotten Faces.
Yeah, that's okay.
Forgettable at best. Forgotten
Again,
Faces.
it lives up to its name.
Yeah.
Forgotten.
Yeah, not great. Girl I Know, my least favourite on Diamonds in the Rough.
Ow!
I know. Plus the subject matter of the song is very shallow as well in comparison to other songs.
I guess.
Because it's about a prostitute, isn't it, at the end of the day? So
Yeah.
how
I know, like, the
impactful can
subject
the song be,
matters.
really, you know?
Amazing riffs.
True. Which one? I think 'Tis Good.
Yeah.
I can't put it higher than that because it's...
I think I would have put it only in great anyway. So.
Oh, fair enough. God damn!
God damn, it's got that in the name.
It's such a good song.
Why have you only put it on repeat?
Because there are better songs than it in the
God
stage.
damn, it's God in the name.
Look, how about this? How about that? There you go. Right at the top. God Hates Us.
All the
Heavy
God
as
songs
fuck.
are just lined up.
Well, I mean, you said it's alphabetical. I wouldn't put it higher than great. But what do you think? Because you're more familiar with the album that it's in. What do you think? Because you're a connoisseur of Nightmare as an album. A lot more than me. I trust your judgment on this one.
'Tis Good.
I like
great.
it.
Was
Okay,
one
I think
of
'Tis
these
Good.
two.
I think 'Tis Good
Right.
is fair. God Only Knows, a really emotional ballad.
that one, they did interpret
So-
that in
Oh,
a way to their own sound.
Fucking hell. Great, I think. Such
Yeah.
a good one. Gunslinger, you love this one.
I love Gunslinger.
Where do you want
I've
to put
actually
it?
got one of my projects named after the song.
Nice,
Any
yeah.
reason why? No, I just wanted
because
to
it's
call
a
it
song.
Gunslinger.
Yeah. I personally, one of the weaker ones in self-titled for me personally, but what do you think? I wouldn't put it higher than great, personally, but I'm after your judgment.
I would have it on repeat, so great.
Okay,
fine with
fair,
me.
okay, fair. Yeah, let's stick that up there. No need to talk about
Hail
that.
to the
Oh,
king.
Heretic also. There you go, up it goes. Unless you think Heretic isn't as good. Actually, I'll let you decide. Hail to the King deserves to be up there.
Oh, yeah.
But what about Heretic? What do you think? Personally, Heretic is also up there, but I'll let you
Here's the
say
thing,
your
I don't
piece.
know what, there's a lot of songs.
Heretic blood. Sorry, go.
There's a lot of songs, again, as I've already said, I don't listen to, for some reason, I've not been listening to Avenged Sevenfold as much as I'd want to.
Yeah.
But there's like a lot of songs, if I was to scroll through, it's like, I'm not in the mood to put it on. But if it's already on, it's like, fuck yeah, I'm not turning this off, I'm putting it on repeat.
Yeah.
And Heretic is like, if I read a list of songs, I go, oh yeah, there's Heretic. But then I hear it, it's like, oh shit, Heretic.
Yeah, that's my thing with Backcountry and like maybe like Almost Easy. That's my issue. So where would you put it then? Like here?
Yeah.
Okay. Since this is like a based opinion based on both of us, like collaboration.
Heretic's got what?
I would put it in God tier. It's
Like,
my second favourite.
You know
of
how
the
I
album.
described Iron Man as the Trooper? Whereas like you see the song
Iron Man's the trooper.
Iron Maiden, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? There isn't a band called Iron Man, is there? Maybe there is, but anyway, that's a different story.
Whereas like you look at Trooper and it's like, why is this one rated like so high?
Yeah.
And then you hear it and then you remember why.
Yeah, that's a prime example of that actually. All right, higher. We mentioned Angels somewhere, so I think by default it
Angels
has
is
to
around-
here. So it'd have to be above Angels. Where do you
It'll
want to
be
put it?
higher than Angels.
Where do you want to be?
Right there.
Okay, we'll put it above
Simple
Angels
reason-
because I like it more than Angels. But if it's in the same tier,
I prefer
then,
Angels a bit more than that one.
it doesn't really matter then. All right.
Yes, Jade Helm.
Yeah, no.
I like the riffs.
It's a bunch of instrumentals, but the pauses between it are so jarring. I don't enjoy
That's
it.
because they're meant to be just. If
I
you
know,
play
but
Battlefield 3, it's the
if you-
scores.
I know, but still, it's in the catalogue of Avenged Sevenfold. If I'm judging it on its own merits,
I might go as high as Meb because when I hear it, I'm like, I want to play fucking COD now.
yeah, okay, fine. I just think
But I
the
admit I wanted
pauses
to-
between it are like 5 seconds long, and you're like, wait, did the song stop? Oh no, now we have part 3 of this fucking thing, and it's like, it's a bit jarring to me. This is Lips of Deceit next.
I might agree with you then.
It's
Fair
a bit-
enough.
On its own merits, not if you're listening to it with a game, then if it's great, but if it's on its own, just if it's on your Spotify shuffle, I'm just like, no. Alright, Lips of Deceit, one of the strongest on 7th Trumpet, on repeat or great. Repeat or great, which do you think for Lips of Deceit? It's one of the strongest on the album.
Again, I'll need to go through that.
Lips of Deceit has the really heavy riff in the middle, remember?
Might be
It's so
great
good.
to on repeat.
Okay, I think great is fair then for now, if you're not sure about it. Lost It All, on the B-sides of Diamonds in the Rough, but was originally a B-sides for Nightmare that never got released. I think it's decent or 'tis good. You're gonna go find it, alright, cool.
Oh! Yep, this one is high.
Alright, cool. Where high? Like, 'tis good or great?
Great.
Okay, cool. Up there goes, into great.
Even that fucking beginning.
We've all been lost for most of this life. One of the weaker ones in self-titled, but still a banger.
I'm gonna put it higher than great.
I think good. Tis Good. I think Tis Good is fair for it then. Alright, Mad Hatter.
God tier.
Not quite for me anymore. It was one, it has the syndrome of the Trooper where I'm like, it's good when I listen to it, but sometimes when it comes up I just get a bit bored of it.
I actually do
like
put
I've
it on purpose.
Heard it too many times.
I love it. I had that moment where that dunked, but I'm in that moment like I want Mad Hatter.
Can we stick it in repeat then rather than God?
Fair enough.
Okay. Malaguana Salarosa. I've had time to practice. I've had time to practice saying that title because it is Spanish and I don't speak Spanish. So
I say the Mexican ones in you.
I'm sorry. I'm not Spanish, so I'm sorry.
I'm not Spanish.
There you go. That's my reasoning why. I'm sure it's great,
Spanish.
but it's not even sounding too metal really. It's an acoustic, like sort of like Spanish twang sort of song. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, MIA, the fucking best in City of Evil, on repeat or God tier for me. Where do you think?
God tier.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. Natural Born Killer.
Very bad.
Really? I mean, the only bit I like on it is the dun 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 dun. That's the only bit I laugh at.
Way too on repeat if I'm being serious.
Okay.
I listen to.
I'll put it on great then maybe.
No,
We have a lot of stuff in on repeat. Next, Nightmare. I'd put in God tier. Now, if you asked me a year ago, I would be too burnt out on this song to even hear its name
Because
and
of
be
your
like,
college.
I did a college music video on this song and I had to listen to it on repeat for months on end, and so I was like, I'm sick of this song. But now I'm like, yeah, Nightmare, welcome back. Okay, Not Ready to Die. Can we stick this in God?
Yeah.
Yeah, love that one. All right, Paradigm. You like this way more than me, so
I love it.
great for me.
I literally just had it on loop.
Not more than great for me personally, but if you love it more,
It's a God tier for me. So
okay, so repeat, cool. We'll put in repeat. I Won't See Tonight Part 1, way better than Part 2. I love Part 1.
But dude, I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite with you.
Yeah, there are two types of people in this world. People that like Part 2 more than Part 1, or people that like Part 1 more than Part 2.
It's got the same
It's
syndrome
a ballad.
as...
It's a ballad, though.
No, I think with 2, it's got the same syndrome as Eternal Rest, where it needs the beginning a bit.
Yes.
Well, not the... if you
I can only listen to Part 2 if I've heard Part 1 first.
I can, but that's because like I just did. Because you were talking, I didn't actually hear the beginning.
Fair enough.
But once it started, it's good.
Part 1 is way better, though. I love Part 1 so much more, but that's because I love ballads and...
They're on the same level as for me. So
Great or on repeat for me. I love Part 1 way more than Part 2. Where would you put it?
Where would you put this?
Down here.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, like I say, I hate
How
Part 2.
about on repeat and then for 2 we put on great?
Okay, fine. It's hurting me, but fine. Part 2 is just a bit meh, very soulless if you ask me about Part 1. Anyway, Planets. I think here for Planets.
Oh, well.
Planets goes in Tis Good. Do you agree?
Yeah.
One of the more forgettable ones.
It is
Hail.
forgettable, yeah.
Not the biggest fan of Radiant Eclipse either. Well, I like it, but it's forgettable in comparison to because it comes after Second Heartbeat and you expect another banger and it's just like na 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 na, and it's like it's a bit slow. So maybe where would you put it? I put it in decent or meh.
I'd go either of those.
I'll put it in decent. Reminiscence, a brilliant one. Where would you put Reminiscence?
It's good.
Yeah. Oh fuck. No, meh apparently. I really love Reminiscence. That's the thing. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, Requiem. What do you think? Heavy as fuck.
I love it.
It's quite good, yeah. Great. Should we put in great or repeat? What do you think?
On repeat.
Okay, fair. That's fair.
I love that
Yeah,
intro.
Damn,
Even that intro.
It's excellent, to be fair. Yeah. All right.
I love fucking dark songs anyway. Like
Yeah.
Because that one's
it's
like
satanic as well.
sounds like
It's
a fucking
evil.
demon is about to show up.
It is really good, to be fair.
Songs like that, it's like
They had
follows,
fun.
It follows the
writing
stereotype of no,
It's a
they're
metal,
satanic. It's like,
yeah.
but then you hear their songs like
they have a
fair
song.
enough, I don't-
They have a song called "Dear God," and then they have a song called "Requiem." That's
they
just
also have a song
why
called
I love
God
it.
Hates Us.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. The cover of Retro Vertigo. I'm a big fan of this.
I've never liked the Beast side of.
Well, it has.
I think the only one is As Tears Go By.
Fair. I love Retro Vertigo.
So these ones are your.
I love Retro. I love the cover of Retro Vertigo. Personally, I'd put it here.
Okay.
Okay. And then Roman Sky, a ballad that I love. What do you think of it? I love this. I love ballads. So by default, it would be high for me. Where would you put it? Are you not a big fan of it?
There's a lot of mid songs. It's been a while since I've heard that album as well.
As the embers roll through the rolling
That's it.
Yep.
Oh, that's actually... That is a
repeat,
good one.
Repeat? I think repeat. Well, unless you think it's not as good as repeat. What do you think?
What's in...
Repeat. Look at what's in repeat and compare.
Great.
Maybe. Okay, for your sake, I'll put it in great. But if we're on our...
No, but to be fair, you put so many of my God tiers on repeat. It's like, for me, it can't compare to what's in repeat at the moment.
Fair play. That's fair. Right, Runaway. Forgettable.
I forgot most of the B-side.
Runaway even has like a guest singer as well. Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
When?
I remember them in the midsection. I think. I don't know. It's been ages since I've heard it. All right, Save Me.
Did you forget to turn on his mic?
Yeah. Great. Great
all.
to on repeat. What do you think? Where are you feeling this one?
What is it?
Save me. I'm trapped in a vile world.
What is it?
Where the end game's all the same. Anyway,
On
Scream.
repeat to God tier. For me.
Scream is on repeat for me. Where would you put it?
I said on repeat to God tier.
For Scream. Okay, good. Second Heartbeat. Easy. Easy. Second Heartbeat belongs in repeat, doesn't it? Does it not? It's a brilliant car song. It's amazing. All right, Seize the Day.
Yeah, although, side effects may be use 10 to speed.
Oh yeah. Yep. You crash into a car in front. Anyway, Seize the Day. Amazing. God tier or on repeat? What do you think?
God tier.
Yeah.
It's a
Seize the Day. It's a ballad.
It's the first. I think it's the first ballad I fell in love with.
For me, it was Acid Rain and then Clairvoyant Disease, but that's a fair assessment, really. All right. Oh my God, we're getting so many good ones now. We have Shattered by Broken Dreams, probably the best in the album of Seventh Trumpet, probably collectively. I like one that's more than that, but it's a damn good one.
I think you already mentioned it. Well, at least
well,
to me
it hasn't come up yet, so
at least to me you have.
Yeah, but Shattered by Broken Dreams is fucking godly. It is like on the level of like MIA, Save Me. So on repeat at the lowest. Where do you think?
I'll go with that.
Yeah. Okay. I fucking love that one. Temper of Fire, God or repeat?
You know where.
Okay, fine. I don't like it as much as you, but fair.
Without that song, we wouldn't be listening to Avenged Sevenfold.
Well, I would, because Not Ready to Die and Carry On.
Yeah, but I introduced you to them properly.
I mean.
If I didn't find Avenged Sevenfold, I wouldn't have shown you Heretic. What was the other one?
Unholy Confessions and Hail to the King. You didn't show me Shepherds of Hope.
I didn't show you that, but without that song, I wouldn't have found those songs, which I showed you.
Fair. For context, he showed me some of my first songs, because I'd only heard the Call of Duty singles first, so Not Ready to Die and Carry On, and then... not
Shepherd of Fire from Origins.
Shepherd of Fire from... And then you showed me Hail to the King, Heretic and Unholy Confessions, and then I heard This Means War, and then the rest is history.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You heard Blinded in Chains before that, didn't you? Years before any of that.
I heard it when I used to play Need for Speed Classic.
Yeah.
Most Wanted.
So those are our OG songs, really. That's our history lesson for you out of the way. Sidewinder. Not my favourite, but as I said before, I sung its praises and how experimental it is. It sounds a bit different. Where do you think it belongs? Because I'll leave this one to you. I wouldn't put it higher than great, though. That's my only thing, because I don't love it.
I'll go with Tis Good, to Decent.
I'll put it in Decent, then. There isn't that much in Decent.
Yeah.
Simulation. Heavy as fuck. Almost satanic. There's a midsection where it goes, I've been beaten down time and time again. It's such a good...
Nurse.
Yep. There's patient 66615 needs to be sedated. Really epic.
I prefer that.
I know you do, but that's because COD zombies. Alright, where would you put this? Tis Good, great. What do you think? I'm feeling Tis Good as well, yeah. That was your first choice. Yep, up it goes. Up it goes. No. Yep, up it goes. Someone deserving.
Thank you, my boy.
Is that Streets? That's Streets.
Now I'm listening to the video game
That's
song.
Streets. That's Streets. Either here or here. Streets is brilliant. Where would you put it? Streets is brilliant.
I think it's great, but you can have it on repeat.
I love Streets a lot. Streets is one of the best in the album.
I didn't actually. Just got the whole thing on.
Oh my god! The odds of that! He's got Simulation on now.
Right. Simulation needs to go a bit up now.
Okay.
Now I can hear it properly. It's like
fine. Up it goes.
Because you said it is good, great, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yeah. Okay.
Hearing that intro and then the rest of it.
Strength of the World is my favourite song in City of Evil.
The world.
My favourite song in City of Evil.
On repeat for me.
Okay, I want to put it high in on repeat and in that case. Alright, Sunny's position. No one likes cheap wine. Where is this going? It's good. It's very different, but I quite like it. Okay. I like it though. It's very funny.
Yeah. Again, when we do this properly,
we're going to do a whole podcast talking about the albums and
with our own opinions separately. And there's certain albums I need to go through properly for myself.
Yeah, this is more like just our base opinion on. Yeah, this is meant to be fun. So this is just our base opinion.
To the music now, so I can get some reminders on songs I don't remember.
Yeah. All right, so. Ooh. Tension. It goes up there. No arguments allowed. All right, Art of Subconscious Illusion. This is the only one that I will veto your vote on it. This has to go in God. This is my favorite on
Subnautic.
Okay. The Art of Subconscious Illusion. It is my favorite on the album. It's experimental. It's got a really cool like chorus bit where there's a child screaming the metalcore lyrics. It is so experimental, so cool.
Wait, is a child? I thought that was like. I thought that was Shadow's wife or something. Like.
No, I think it's a child. I believe it's a child. Oh, sorry guys. It's just so cool. It's such a cool song. Anyway, the fight more forgettable than other songs in Diamonds.
I do like it though.
Yeah. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? Okay, great.
Yeah, it's good, too great. So it's in that area.
Fair enough. Alrighty. The stage. No arguments. The stage. Yep, goes in God. All right. The Wicked End. Tad overrated. Some people praise this song a bit too much. Can you stop headbanging and focus, please, mister? Anyway, alright, so Wicked End, a tiny bit overrated if you ask me. Where would you put it?
Probably around...
Yeah, I'd put it in decent. I'd put it in decent as well. Sorry if you like it. Thick and Thin, trash. This is my least favourite song of the whole band, probably. I used to love it, and then, hey, this means war. Oh yeah!
That's what I was headbanging. You went, can you stop headbanging?
Can we go on repeat? Can this be on repeat? Repeat?
Yeah. I would put it on repeat to God tier.
Okay, we'll put high repeat then. Because I wouldn't put it up there with Shepherd of Fire or Hail. That's what I mean. I wouldn't put it with Hail to the King. That's my thing.
I'm ballsy enough to do that.
Okay. Good for you. To end the rapture, we even listened to an alternative version on the EP, and it didn't impress us really because we thought it was going to be like a more experimental thing, but it was more of just a cold opener to the album again. So
yeah,
it's alright.
What annoyed me a lot more on that from the single version,
because we listened to Warm the Soul EP
it was called the heavy metal
this.
version. If anyone can tell us what the hell is involved in that,
in what part of it was more heavy metal than the original one?
Like, we were listening to it,
official version,
and hearing to the song, and we got to like the 30-second mark, and I went, that's another 3 minutes.
Except there wasn't.
It was just silent
to the end. Yeah, it was like they did a Disturbed, as we said.
A reverse Disturbed. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Anyway, I would put it in.
Unfortunately,
decent,
it's just in
decent or lackluster.
Decent to meh.
I put it in meh because there isn't enough in meh. Can you tell that this is our favourite band? Look how many are up here and how little are down there. Anyway, Tonight the World Dies. I
fucking love it.
Which one? I can't decide. You decide. I can't decide. It's a great ballad.
What's in each one?
Okay, is it better than Goddamn? I think so. I think it's better than Goddamn.
It battles it for me.
Okay, I think this is where it needs to be then, where I have it.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not as good as Acid Rain. Never mind, not as good as Acid Rain. There you go. I'm happy with that. Okay, better than Streets. Not as good as Acid Rain. There you go. I'm happy with that now. All right, Trashed and Scattered. Forget it. I'm sorry if people like it.
I keep forgetting. I even read the
Trashed and Scattered again. I'm feeling so low. They should put my fucking with me. Anyway, there's a good bop to be fair.
It's a bop.
Meh or decent? What do you think? I don't know where to put it. Okay, put it in there. We need to be more harsh on these. We're gonna have to really
I listen to
rejig
Betrayed
these.
a lot more than I do with Scattered and Trashed and Scattered.
Yeah, same actually. I think I'm kind of happy with that. I think I'd put Sidewinder above. We'll organise these later actually. Okay. Turn the Other Way. That's one that I forget about. Maybe put it in meh or decent. I don't know. Put it in decent maybe because there's nothing wrong with it. Maybe. What do you think? Decent.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll rejig these around. But yeah, Unbound. You love this one. Me, on the other hand,
I would if it ever fucking plays.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is like when you pass a song, I just skip to the next one that we haven't gone through yet.
Fair enough.
And this one turns out to be the next one.
Nice. Unbound, you like it way more than me. So
there's a lot of songs. I think. Where would you put it?
I don't hate it. In fact, it's really fun, but I need to be in the mood to listen to it. So by default, it can't be higher than that for me. But I'll bring it higher.
I'm fine with that because it's on the level of Lost. Again.
Yeah, actually, that's fair because that's how it's not as good as Lost, but it's in the same tier as Lost. I think.
With me, it's just it battles with it.
Okay, well, like I said, we'll rearrange to how we're happy with the ordering. Unholy Confessions. No need to talk about that one. Until the End. I'd put it in God, but where would you put? You would as well. Good, perfect. I'm happy with that. Victim.
Yes.
Yep, thank you. Good. Waking the Fallen. Same with Where's End the Rapture here. Wait, what about the alternative version?
Have you heard that one yet?
Yeah, the demos. I heard the demos ages ago. But yeah, I love that other version. So for that, if we're counting the Waking the Fallen resurrected version, then it's decent, I think, because Anyway, Walk. The cover of Walk.
It's too similar to the. Not.
And plus, there's a cover as well. There isn't anything remarkable about it, so I'd have to put it down there. It's what I listened to first, though. That's the thing. Before the actually, no, it wasn't. No, yeah, it was. Because that's how I found Pantera, was by listening to this. Was listening to the Walk single, the cover. Oh shit, it's raining. I didn't even notice that. What's this? What's these ones?
Shattered. No
Warmness on the Soul. Warmness on the Soul. What? God.
Fair enough.
God, fucking love that song.
We come out
at night because, as we've previously said, we listened to the EP of Warmness on the Soul, and the version of We Come Out at Night in that EP that impressed us. So I think we put it in good, right? Put it in good. I think that's fair to put in good. Welcome to the family. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't put it higher than that, but it's great. Wish You Were Here. Emotional. But out of the 3 cover ballads that are in the B-sides of the stage, it is the weakest. So not as good as A Tears Go By or God Only Knows. So where's God Only Knows? Okay, it's down in great, so let's put this in Tis Good, yeah? Wish You Were Here. Same old fear, wish you were here. And then Walk is the placeholder for the cover of Paranoid, which is also in the same vein as Walk, if you ask me.
Too decent, yeah.
Put it in... There's 2 walks together. Anyway.
Walk.
And then this is the placeholder for Set Me Free, and I'm putting it in God.
That has a special place in our heart.
It's such a damn good song. Such a damn good song.
Just 3 of the same album in a row.
Yep, it is great.
Hang on, that happened twice.
Yep. Alrighty, that's our list. We're going to rearrange it, and we'll be right back once we've reorganised them to be perfect in their own tiers, and maybe we might move some down and move others up. We'll get back to you with that, so we'll see you in a minute. Yeah?
Some men talk whispered lies. We see the world with
devil's eyes. You ruined that. You ruined that part of the song. How could you? Anyway.
I will see you in a bit. Welcome back. We've done it. We've reorganised so that it is perfect. Am I recording my screen? Indeed I am. This is our perfected, collaborative list that we would compromise. We had to make loads of compromises here. If we had it your way, St. James would be at the top and then Dancing Dead would be somewhere after it or before. Be there. What? Just swap those 2 hands,
if
I'm honest.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so Hail to the King isn't either of our favourite songs, but it's the song that we agree on.
Powerful.
And it's the one that we both connected on the most together when we first discovered the band together. So for that reason, it had to go at the top because it's the King. So
Hail to the King, baby.
But yeah, this is our list. Obviously, the Mad Hatter in God's tier is actually Set Me Free, because there is no Set Me Free, like we said earlier. Same with the double walks down there. The 2 walks we see down here, one of them is the cover of Paranoid, so that's why. But they're both unremarkable. They're both just covers. There's nothing special to them besides them just covering the original song. They're faithful covers, but beyond that, they're a bit,
there's no reinventation.
No, there's no reimagining of the song. That's so like I say, some contingencies, like I Won't See You Tonight Part 2, that was way lower in mine, but you were like, nope, go away. Yeah, up you go. Yeah, so
mostly if they actually had those 2 songs actually put into one, huge.
Oh yeah, I Won't See You Tonight would be in God. Yeah, no, literally, I Won't See You Tonight, if it was one song, it would be in God tier easily.
Or to be fair, that's 20 minutes alone.
No, it's only 15. Because part 1 is like
Yeah, well,
6 minutes, and then part 2 is 7,
It was
right?
an exaggeration.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway.
Pineapple.
Pineapple!
Invisible watermelon.
Anyway, yeah, so, that's our list. It's done. We'll make a video later on where we actually, like, dissect our own individual opinions. This is our collective opinion that we had to compromise on. Like I say, if you had it my way, Art of Subconscious Illusion will be up in top 5. You won't, you know, there's lots of differences between our opinions, but mostly I'm happy with this. So,
Yeah.
you know, and that's it. This is our list. I think this is us signing off from this mammoth of a video that we've just spent the last 2 hours doing. We were just listening. Funny thing, we were just listening to So Far Away, and we were just like, actually.
After we had already sorted out the gods here, we
were like, we swapped Nightmare with So Far Away, so now So Far Away beats it out, which I think is a great.
But to be fair, if we
choice.
put Nightmare on right now, we'll probably put it back.
I mean, yeah, true. But if we put fucking Shepherd of Fire on next, we'd stick it above Victim, probably. You know, there'll be a lot of like, what ifs. You know, if we re-listen to all these songs over. But yeah, anyway, that's it. That's our list. Well, like I said, we'll make a video touching on our opinions more in depth and do a whole podcast on it, maybe. I don't know, and go through each album and their discography and really dissect what we like and what we don't like. But for now, this is us. We're done. Yay.
Yay.
I'm free.
I had a yawn halfway through that. I was like, oh, bollocks.
Oh, I have to say something here to fill the gap. Yeah, so that's it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to if you have any opinions that differ from ours, let us know in the comments, but be kind. But yeah, that's it.
Talk shit about him.
Why? My opinion is superior to everyone's. God.
Is it though? No, it's not God.
Yes, I am God.
Nah.
Would you like to go skateboards? Sorry. I wasn't expecting that intro to come out here. Anyway, goodbye everyone. Anyway,
Fuck you.
bye. Hope you had fun. That's great. Oh shit. I thought I stopped.